So, Be'ezrat Hashem, tonight, we're going to learn from this week parasha, after all the story of Yosef and his brothers, that they came to Egypt, and Yosef showed them that his dreams become true. And Yaakov came after everyone to Eretz Mitzrayim. Vayechi Yaakov be'eretz Mitzrayim 17 shana. The Torah said that Yaakov was living in Egypt in 17 years. So first of all, if this week we're going to talk about the death of Yaakov Avinu, why you call this week parashat Vayechi, which means that he is alive. This is the parasha that he is alive. Second of all, before he passed away, before Yaakov Avinu passed away, he asked everyone, all his son, to come over. יאספו ואגיד לכם, יקבצו בני ישראל, ואגיד לכם את אשר יקרה איתכם באחרית הימים. He asked everyone to gather before he passed away, and he would like to give him a message, and he would like to give him the secret what's going to happen in the future. באחרית הימים, when Mashiach will come, and in the future, many years, thousands of years later. When he started to talk to each one of them, he started to give them an ethic. Instead of tell them what's going to happen, he started to close cheshbonot. He started to take each one of them and give them a big musar. You doing like that, you doing like that. You remember what happened over there? He didn't say anything. Chazal said why? He wanted to say what's going to happen in the future. He wanted to say what's going to happen in the time of Mashiach. ונסתלקה ממנו השכינה. His divine presence got off. He lost his Wi-Fi, and he couldn't say anything. So instead of that, he started to bless each one of them. But if he wanted to tell them something, why he gathered everyone together before he passed away, and he gave a musar to the three sons, the three first son, Reuven, Shimon, Levi, he gave him musar, he gave him an ethic instead of blessing them. Right? You remember there's a story about a person. He was very stingy. He didn't give a penny to his children. Before he passed away, he asked all his 8 children, Reuven, come over, are you here? Yes. Michali, are you here? Yoni, David, are you here? Everybody come around. He thought maybe he's going to die. He wants to give us something. He wants to share his fortune. He wants to share. Finally, we're going to get something. He said, everybody is here? Yes, Abba, we're here. So why the light is still open in the kitchen? So he's like, so Yaakov Avinu, the same thing, ask his children to gather together and to give him the blessing before he passed away. So he did 2 things before he passed away. He asked for Yosef to bring his 2 children, and he gave him a blessing. What is the blessing he gave to Menashe and Ephraim? ישמחה אלוקים כאפרים ומנשה, המלאך הגואל אותי מכל רע, יברך את הנערים ויקרא בהם שמי ושם אבותיי ויתקו לרוב בקרב הארץ. He asked Yosef, who is those children? Yosef said, what do you mean? This is my children. Hashem gave me these children. He said, oh, okay, you give me the ketubah, you got married in a kosher way, I'm going to give them the blessing. What is the blessing? That Hashem and every person bless his kids like Ephraim and Menashe. Like we bless our children after thousands of years, not like Abraham, not like Yitzchak, not anyone else, and like Menashe and Ephraim. What's so unique about Menashe and Ephraim? Why we bless our children like Menashe and Ephraim? And why Yaakov Avinu tell everyone to bless our kids like Menashe and Ephraim, and not like the other fathers or other tzaddikim that we have during the history. So tonight, Bezrat Hashem, I would like to share with you what is exactly the message that Yaakov wanted to teach his children before he passed away. And then we can learn what is the value of our life and how we can take our life in a different way, in a different meaning, and elevate our life and see it in a different perspective and see it with vision that we can follow through whatever we're going in our life. Yaakov Avinu. The last week parasha. Paro came to Yaakov Avinu and he said, he asked Yaakov Avinu, Kama yemei shenei chayecha? How old are you? That you look like so old. You look like 400 years. Even he was just for 130. He said, Kama yemei shenei chayecha? Why you look so old? Yaakov Avinu replied, Me'at ve'ra'im hayu yemei chayai ve'lo hesigu yemei avotai b'chayai. Yaakov Avinu replied, very weird answer. He said, maybe I look like old, but I have too short life. And my life was so little and so bad that I was struggling and I have so many problems in my life that I can't even describe that. Hashem said, because Yaakov Avinu didn't appreciate his life, and he was not just not appreciate, he was complaining that his life was short and bad. Because of that, Hashem took away 33 years from his life. Keneged, every word that he said, Me'at ve'ra'im hayu yemei chayai, Hashem said, oh, it's not enough what I told you, what I give you so much children. I give you be the father of Am Yisrael, the nation of Israel. I saved you from your brother Esav. I saved you from Lavan. I saved you so many problems in your life. And that's the summary? You summarize your life like you have a bad life? Okay, you don't appreciate your life? I'm going to take it away. He took away 33 years from his life. So Chazal asked, but he didn't talk 33 words. He said only 25 or 26 words. How do you count 33 words? Chazal said, we count also the words of Paro that he asked him, Kama yemei shenei chayecha? He asked him, how old are you? Because he is the one who caused Paro to ask him the question. Because he took the life very bad way. Yaakov Avinu, even he was the best in our fathers, but he took his life in a very bad way. He didn't appreciate in his level his life as he's supposed to. He didn't took it in the eyes with emunah that everything letovah v'akol beseder. He took it very bad. I mean, he was suffering so much. 22 years he didn't see Yosef, and so many years he was suffering at Lavan and with Esav and so many problems. You didn't appreciate your life, Hashem took it away. That's what Chazal said. Vayechi Yaakov. Only the years that consider aliveness, that Yaakov really live his life, only Gematria Vayechi, only 34 years. 17 years in the beginning when you have Yosef, and 17 years in Egypt. The rest, he didn't fully alive. Maybe he was alive, maybe he was live. He lived, but he was not alive. It's like we have 8 billion people living in this world, but only few of them alive. Many people, they're alive, but they still breathing, but they're not alive. So tonight we're going to learn how we can be much more alive, even we have problems, even we going through obstacle, even we have so many things around us. That's what this parasha called Parashat Vayechi. How we can see ourselves alive in every moment. Yaakov Avinu said like that. Yaakov Avinu, gather all his kids together. בואו יאספו בני יעקב. He gathered his kids and he said, I would like to teach you a message. בואו ואגידה לכם את אשר יקרה איתכם מאחרית הימים. I would like to show you what's going to happen in the future to each one of you. He didn't say what's going to happen, but he did say. How? He gave to each one of his children the map, what's going to happen in his future. He started from the first one, Reuven. What did he say to Reuven? Reuven בכורי אתה, ראשית אוני, יתר עז ויתר שאת, נכון? כי עלית משכבי אביך, פחז כמים על תותר. What did he say to Reuven? I'm going to translate in English. He said to Reuven, instead of bless Reuven, instead of give him a good word before he passed away, he started to shoot each one of them. Reuven, come over here. He gave him all the bad things that he have done. You, the one who doesn't think, you don't think before you do anything. Right away, you feel something with your mother, you change the beds, you don't think. Okay, so what do you want me to do with this information? Okay, I don't think, okay. מה אתה רוצה? פחז כמים, you going very fast like the water. You just do, you don't think. He came to Shimon and Levi, and what did he say? Shimon ולוי כלי חמאס מכורתיהם, בסודם אל תבוא נפשי בקהלתם, אל תחת כבודי. He said, Reuven and Shimon and Levi, you know what your problem is? You have an anger issue. What? That's the last word that you want to share with us? You have an anger issue. אתם כועסים, כלי חמאס מכורתיהם. You remember when you killed all the city of Shechem because of your little sister that got raped? You're going crazy. You don't see anything. Now, what do you want to do? Of course we're gonna do something for our sister. No. You have an anger issue. בסודם אל תבוא נפשי, לכם אפיצם בישראל, לחלקם ביעקב. He said, whoever come from Shevet Shimon and Levi is gonna be poor guy, or he's gonna be a teacher in school that he make only very little. He's gonna be the one who knock on doors and ask for donation and ask for tzedakah. אפיצם בישראל לחלקם ביעקב. That's what he said to Shimon and Levi. Excuse me, Yaakov? What happened? Yehuda? He came to Yehuda and he said, Yehuda, gu aryeh Yehuda. He gave him 5 type of animals, and he described each one of the Shvatim that he is like one of the animals. Yehuda, you like the, not like a lion, like the puppy of the lion. Cub. Like the cub of the lion. Gu aryeh Yehuda. He said, Naphtali, ayala shlucha, you jumping like a deer. Like you can run so fast like a deer. Dan, you like a snake. Who else? Issachar chamor garem. Issachar, you learn Torah? You like a donkey. Excuse me, I'm like a donkey? חמור גרם רובץ בין המשפטיים. What else? Another animal. Binyamin, זאב יטרף. Binyamin, you like a wolf. You hunt and eat like a wolf. But what do you want me to do with that? What is that? So let's learn exactly what Yaakov Avinu said. Because the fast. So, Yaakov Avinu, look how beautiful it is. How Yaakov Avinu talked to each one of his children, and he talked to us. It's not like what happened over there 4,000 years ago. each one of us, Hashem, give each one of us midot and characters and potential that we're not even aware who we are. Every person have kochot, we have a superpower that Hashem install in each one of us, in our neshama, that we can expand, we can do, we can create, we can reach and get whatever we want. If we use our potential, we can reach the sky. Every person, he has a different tikkun, a different level, a different place that Hashem put you and put the other person in different places in the world with this kind of environment, this kind of family, this kind of problems, this kind of material that can help you to reach out your level and your mission in this world. But this is only if you're aware of your kochot, if you're aware of yourself, of your character, of your strength, that you'll be able to reach out your power. But if you live in the world, you can live over here as an average. Okay, I'm waking up, I'm making some money, I pay bills, I'm eating, I'm going to vacation, I'm coming back, I'm okay, I'm still around. Maybe you live your life, but you're not alive. So Yaakov Avinu said, if you would like to know what's going to happen in the future in each one of you, he said to his children, from now, I can tell you what's going to happen in the future. From now, I see that Reuven, you don't have the ability to think. You do things without thinking. That he can reflect about your business, can reflect about the behavior in your wife and your relationship. Whatever you're going to do, you do without thinking. So from today, I can tell you, from this kind of characters, or this kind of habits, or this kind of behavior, what's going to happen in the future. So Yaakov did tell them what's going to happen in the future. But I have to tell you who you are in order to change your behavior, or to improve your behavior, or to be aware of your behavior. Sometimes we behave or we do certain things and we don't know what we're doing it. We don't know. I don't know why I'm upset. I don't know why I'm depressed. I don't know why I'm stressed. I don't know why I'm doing certain things. Right? Most of the people, you ask them, what are you doing? You don't know. I don't know. But why are you doing it? You destroyed your relationship. Your wife telling you 1, 2, 3 that she hate, she don't like, well, you're still doing it. And you don't know. Kacha ani, אין מה לעשות, קבלי אותי ככה. That's who I am. I can't change. You're going to change. Right? You're trying to change your kids. You're trying to change your spouse. You're trying to change the people around you. You judge people. You don't understand people. Why they doing certain things in a certain way. But every person have a different kohot. Every person have a different element that he born with. Like earth, air, fire, or water. Some of the people, they're earth. They like the comfort zone. Hashem come in. Wow. Hashem zazin. Right? He born with the mazal like earth. He barely can wake up until he move, until everything is lazy. Another person, he's like a water. He's running, he's waking up, he's before everyone. He's doing things without even thinking. Right? Because he's born with this essence that control and give him the power to behave like that. But water also have a lot of temptations. Water is a source of temptations. He likes water. Water is the koach hatava, right? And if somebody born with the fire, let's say he born in August, he's a lion. Leo. He's full of fire. If you're going to tell him a word, you're going to piss me off. He pissed me off. I'm not getting angry. He pissed me off. No, you pissed off because of him. No, I don't have an anger issue. No, I'm just upset because she drive me crazy. I don't know. I'm a very nice person. She drive me crazy. No, you have an anger issue. You have to call the baby with his name. You have to be aware who you are. You have an anger issue. I said to people, come to me, a marriage counselor, they don't have a relationship issue. You have an anger issue. You can't even have a relationship with yourself. You're not accepting yourself. Everything that goes a little bit wrong, you're going crazy. You have a problem. So he said, Yaakov Avinu said to Shimon and Levi, you are a people with anger issues. They don't even see anybody. Who is doing it to my sister? I'm gonna shoot everyone. I don't care. They kill everyone. Oh, so Yaakov Avinu didn't give him an ethic in order to make them embarrassed. הוא לא ירד עליהם. Or give him an ethic like, you like that, you like that, you like that. He didn't criticize him. He gave him a little bit of awareness of themselves. Be aware of yourself. Most of the people that I tell them, especially a husband, no one almost want to admit that he have any problem. Always, who is the problem? She's the problem. In Shugat, I'm married to a woman that she out of her mind. She needs to she's a psychologist. She needs to go to therapy. I'm okay. He's bipolar. He's narcissism. He's crazy. I have so much mental issues that he never admit. He never want to go to therapy. Right? So how can you deal with this kind of person? So first of all, you have to tell this person to be aware of himself, to admit that he have his problem. And if you have this problem, you should know how he's going to apply to every area in his life. When he's going to open a business, how he's going to react like a boss. He's going to be very tough. He's going to be very angry. And every person will get late. Right? He have an anger issue. He free control. He have a problem with his relationship and anything that he wants to do. Everything starts from your behavior that you can see all your life what's going to happen. As Yaakov said, come, my children. I want to tell you what's going to happen in the future. I want to tell you what's going to happen in Mashiach. מה אמר להם? היקבצו בני ישראל. You know when Mashiach will come? When you're going to be united. When you're going to be all together. When you overcome your anger, your problems, your jealousy. That's the way that Mashiach and the redemption will come. You want to change the future, you start to change from now. You have to be aware of every behavior that you do from now. That's the only way that you can feel alive. And you can fill up your potential and live your life to the fullest. Because you can live life like a 50 or 60 or 70 years, but only few of them that you're really alive. You know, this person who went to the cemetery, there is a cemetery like that in Europe. I forgot where is it exactly. It's a special cemetery that he went there and he saw grave that you see on the grave the name, but not only the name, he saw this person passed away 11 years old. He went to another grave, 15 years old, 8 years old. Another grave, 18 years old. Wow. 2022. Not 2020, 2023. But he went to another grave. All of them, he realized that all the cemetery, he's a young kids or young boys passed away. כולם נפטרו צעירים, what's going to happen? He asked the guy, what is this cemetery? I feel so bad. This is a plague, like something happened? He said, no, this is a real cemetery. He tells you not the years that this person lived in total. He tells you exactly the years that he fulfilled his life to the fullest. How many quality years this guy lived in his life? So maybe he couldn't be alive on this earth for 70 years, but he was alive only 8 or 12 or 20 years. That's why in every grave he tells exactly the years that the people fulfilled their potential. Yaakov Avinu said like that. He said, I want to teach you. When he called Yosef HaTzadik and he asked him, I want to give a blessing to your children. I want to see what kind of children do you have. When he wanted to ask, we want to give him the blessing, he saw in the future what's going to be, who is going to come from those children. A very bad Yehu Achav, very bad people will come out from these children. He said, Mi elu she'enam ruim lebracha. Who is those kids? They not even deserve to get a blessing. He said, no, Abba, don't worry. They deserve to get a blessing. He said, okay, let me test it. He realized that Menashe, he was the one, the businessman. Goes, taking care of stuff, go all over. And Ephraim, he was the one who learned Torah. Who is the most important? Yaakov said, the one who learned Torah. He is the one who continued my legacy. He's the one who can keep Am Yisrael alive because he's still learning Torah. But how can I give him the blessing first? He's the little one. Menashe, he's the one who all over the place, but he's the oldest. What should I do? He put Menashe in the right side and Ephraim in the left side. And he switched his hands. He switched his hand, which means he put his hand, the right one, on Ephraim and the left one on Menashe. And they didn't say a word. They didn't say a word. Menashe didn't ask, I'm sorry. Yosef said, Abba, you're wrong. This is the Bechor. He said, Yadati, Bni Yadati, I know. But I want to teach you a message. That this is the first time after 4 times in Sefer Bereshit, the entire book of Genesis, of Bereshit, the entire Parshiot, we found a battle between 2 brothers. Who? Cain and Hevel. Cain killed Hevel, right? Yitzchak and Ishmael. Ishmael got kicked out. Yitzchak and Esav, Yaakov and Esav, also Esav got kicked out. Yaakov got the blessing. Every time the Bechor got kicked out somehow. It's not fair. Every time jealousy, problems, killing. Yosef also the brother got jealous, they kick him out. You see what happened. You see all the family problems and all the children problems and whatever we're going through, this is happening in this book. But now in the first time, I give them the blessing and no one is jealous. No one is jealous. He said that type of person that I wanted bless all the kids. That type of person that every person should bless his kids. Is Simcha Elokim Ke'Ephraim Menashe. I would like to give you the blessing to be always with love and prosperity, to give compliment to everyone. Instead of being jealous, instead of looking for what's wrong, instead of being upset, instead of kicked out each other, fighting. That's type of personality and behavior that can bring the redemption to come. Only if you've been united. But this could be only if you're aware of yourself. If you're not aware of yourself, you can live 10, 20, 30 years. No, I'm okay. I'm a good person. I don't know, she pissed me off, he's pissed me off, he's like that, he's like that. Yaakov Avinu said, no. I would like to give to each one of you your map for your life. What type of personality you have and how you represent which animal you represent. That's what we said every day. Yehuda ben Tema omer, Heve az kanamer, kal kanesher, ratz katzvi, vegibo ka'ari. Yehuda ben Tema, one of the Tanaim in the Mishnah, said that we should be hero like what? איך אומרים אז? אז כנמר. אז כנמר? פרייזל? פרייזל. like נמר. Brazen, whatever. Why he needs to give us a list of animals? Because every person, we got all the power, superpower in each one of us. We born from the earth. Like the animals also born from the earth. So each one of us, we have the same kind of power. But we're not aware which power we have. Only when someone can tell us with which power we can connect. You know, there's in Zohar Kadosh, in Parashat Ve'ata Techezeh, Parashat Yitro, he tells exactly the Chokhmat HaPartzuf to know each person according to his face. Who is this person? You can trust him, you can lie on him, what type of person, you can see the person. Also, but the Mekubalim explain, according to the face of the person, you should know which animal he's look like. Don't look at each other right now. But which animal he's look like. Even you see people with their dog, they're exactly the same like their dog. It's unbelievable. I don't know how they choose exactly the dog according to their face. But every person, every person have a different quality and different potential, like from the animals, that she should not be aware. How can I explain how to be hero, how to be strong, how to be not embarrassed or not shy for anyone? I need to tell you exactly the animal, that you can learn from the animal how to behave the same thing or how to take the same power. That's why Yaakov Avinu said, Yehuda, you like a cube of a lion. Why like a cube of a lion, not the lion? Why? Yehuda was the king. There is a kingdom of Yehuda and kingdom of Yosef. Why the cube? Lama gu aryeh Yehuda? Hazal said, the lion have the strength and the power to go and to fight and to be in front of everyone. He's not afraid from anyone. But the cube, cub, סליחה, לא cube, מה? קיוב זה, כן, לא קיוב. התפלאתי שאף אחד לא מתקן אותי. כולם פה צריכים שיעור באנגלית. The cub. Why the cub of a lion and not the lion himself? Because the cub, he is the one who is taking risk, and he don't have enough knowledge. You know, little kids, they try stuff, they jump, they go all over. They don't think logically. Yaakov said, you like a cub of a lion. You can take risk, you can do stuff. You don't think before what's going to happen, the circumstance, or the whole entire picture. You got the strength like a lion, but you got also the ability to take risk like a cub. He said to Dan, you're like a snake. You can go through so many places. You can compromise yourself. You can have the The same way like a snake. He said to Naphtali, Anoten Imre Shefer, you can go and be the one who is not lazy. You can reach, you can go very fast, you can do a lot of things like a deer, like a shlucha. The same thing he said to Issachar, you are a donkey. What do you mean I'm a donkey? No, you have a power like a donkey, like he's going straight, and he's going, and rovetz ben hamishpatayim, and he's not going to sleep in his house. He's consistent. You learn in Torah, you're consistent. You have the ability to carry a lot of things. Lischov masaot kmo chamor. You can carry upon yourself. You have a lot of strength to carry a lot of knowledge, a lot of books, a lot of information. You can carry. Right? So each one of the Shvatim have a different power. So that's why Yaakov Avinu said, I would like to tell you the kids, what's going to happen in the future by telling you today who you are. What type of identity you are. Because the people is not what you're doing, it's who you become. Our thoughts create our habits. And our habits create our action. And our action create our habits. And our habits, by doing stuff all over again, it create our identity. That's who I am. Kacha ani. Right? I asked someone who stopped smoking. I tell you many times, how many days you stopped smoking? He said, I'm stopped smoking for 70 days. Why are you counting the days? Why are you counting the days? Which means that you still smoke here over here, and you just stopped for 70 days. But you didn't change your identity. I'm not a smoker. It's not for me. It's not who I am. I can't even touch it. Once you change, you would like to make the change, lasting change, you have to change your identity like who you are. The same thing, if somebody start to keep Shabbat. There is a lady told me, I keep Shabbat 10 Shabbatot. Why are you counting the Shabbatot? למה תספר את השבתות? We still that you still not shomer at Shabbat. You're not keeping Shabbat still in your identity, but now you keep Shabbat, so you counted it. So in order to change yourself, you have to be aware of who you are, what is your kochot, what is your personality, why I'm doing certain things. What is the needs behind in every behavior that I'm doing? Everything that I'm doing is not because I'm a bad or good person, because I have a need that I'm getting by it. You remember we talked about it many times. The 6 human needs. And every behavior that we do is because we would like to get one of our needs. And our needs, we will do everything possible to reach and get our needs. What is our needs? 6 human needs. Who remember? The first need. The first thing, I'm going to say it very quick, but it's a big lecture just about that. To understand the needs of the other person, you can understand your wife, you can understand any kind of relationship you have, you can understand your kids, you can understand people around you, that they're not doing certain things because they're bad, or they want to do bad things because they're getting something out of it. Right? So, the 6 human needs, it goes like that. The first need of every person is the need of certainty. You can call it security or certainty. I need to feel certainty. In order to function, you see people that they don't like to change their job. They like to stay in the same job. But you're making only $4,000 or $5,000 or $10,000. Move on, do something, open a new business. No, I'm getting the same check. The first of the month, the 15. I like it. I don't want to move. They like certainty. They don't want to do crazy stuff. They don't want to go all over the place. They like to be stable. They don't want to get out of their comfort zone because they like certainty. You can do it in a positive way. You can do it in a negative way. You can feel certainty by smoking. Now I'm going crazy. I have stress. I'm confused. איזה כיף זה סיגר. Right? It's the best thing. Right? No, I'm kidding. But why are you smoking? Now I need to get some, to relax. I need to calm down. I need to feel some certainty. Right? The same thing, if you eat, instead of cutting lettuce, tomatoes like a rabbit, you're hungry right now. You want to feel certainty, you give a boy a pizza. Right away, you take 2 slices, 5 seconds, you forget that you're hungry. It's not because you're bad, because you would like to get some certainty, right? So this is the first of the human needs, the 6 human needs. What is the second one? What is the second one? It's uncertainty, it's the variety. If you have only certainty in your life, if I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in the next 10, 20 years of your life, you will know exactly what's going to happen every day, every month, every year. You going to be happy or no?
I would.
Yeah? Want me to tell you?
Yes, I would.
I'm going to tell you when you're going to get married, how much money you're going to make, how many kids you're going to have, when you're going to die, everything. No. All the aliveness that makes us alive is that we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what is the potential, how much money I'm going to make, how much I'm going to grow, who is I'm going to meet, what countries and states or communities or places I'm going to discover. That makes us aliveness. It's the needs of variety is to change, right? Do you have the needs of variety also in relationship? I need some fun. I need some jokes. I need to go some places. Not the same thing. 9 to 5. Hi, bye. It's boring life, right? Some of the people, they don't like to be certainty. They like to be all over the place, to invest over there, to take risks over there, to move to this house, to this business. You know those people, every 5 minutes they change their business, they change their job, they change their they like it. That makes us alive, right? The same thing, you can do it in a negative way. You can grow a hair like that. You can be with the stupid glasses and dress like a clown. Those people who likes to get some variety. They change their line, they change color, they change. Why you color your hair blue color? Are you out of your mind? Don't judge them. They want to get some variety. It's boring to be normal, right? I have to be crazy. That's the need of variety. The third need, this is one of the most important needs of each person, is to be and feel significant. Significant is one of the needs. I need to be in the place that I feel appreciated. I'm getting my honor, my kavod. I'm here. Everybody's supposed to know that I'm here. You know those people who went to the event? Everybody needs to know that they're here. They take the microphone, they stay on the stage, they're making balagan. They have to be significant. You can be significant in a positive way, do good things, or you can be significant by doing stupid things, right? You know those troublemaker, always they make a troublemaker. He wants the attention for everyone, right? So significant, this is one of the top needs in relationship. If I don't feel significant when I come home, you don't have this respect, you're killing me. You don't know who I am. You don't give me my respect, my honor, my value, right? So I ask all the time in a relationship, how much you feel significant from 1 to 10? She said 2. And her husband said, I don't know why she's depressed all the time. Why is she depressed? You're killing her every day. Of course. She don't get her needs. This is her top needs. Well, what are you surprised? So if you feel this way, or you know that she's feeling this way, or you know that this is one of the top needs, you know how to change yourself, how to be alive and to make your relationship alive again. But if you're not aware of yourself, you're not aware of the other person's value, you cannot even love the person. You cannot love person if you don't know his value. Right? That's what the Torah commands us, not just to love God, to know God, to know what is power, to know who he is. The fourth need, what is that? What is the fourth need? Love and connection. For most of the people, this is number one. To be loved, to feel loved, and to be connected. You can do it in a positive way by being social, by doing good things, by connect to others, by being a positive person, or you can do it by being negative and complaining, and make everyone to have a mercy on you and self-pity and play a victim all the time. That's the way that you get their attention. But this is the top one, more of the top needs, to feel loved. But some of the people, they don't get what they want in their relationship. They're going to get it outside. So don't be surprised that your husband is not home, or your wife is not home, or you don't feel anything here. He's going to get the compliments and the love and connection outside. He don't get it over here. You kill him and you disconnect the cable in the house. But this is the oxygen. He cannot live without it. So this is the fourth need. Why you need to know it? In order to know yourself, to know your needs, and to know why you behave in a certain way, and how your behavior can change and influence in your future. What is the last two? Is growth and contribution. Growth is the needs that you need to grow all the time, spiritually, financially, to grow with the knowledge. How much you grow together? I'm asking couple, how much you grow together? I don't know, she's still the same, like 10 years that we met. You didn't grow together? No, she becomes stupid more over the years. As they grow. How much you grow together, how much you learn, how much you expand, how much you improve yourself. Contribution is how much you give, is the needs of giving, sharing. We all have it, but every person have it in a different level. Anyway, this is the 6 human needs. Yaakov Avinu tell the Shvatim, I want to tell you who you are and how you represent in each animal, to know yourself, to know what's going to happen in the future. If you know it today, and you appreciate life today, if you're not jealous in each other, if you see the good in each other, if you have the ability to understand why you're getting upset. If Reuven and Shimon and Levi, Klei Hamas mechoroteim, you got an anger issue, not because this is who you are. You should know who you are in order to change it and to work on it. How can I change it? By learning what is the rule for me, what needs to happen in order for me to get upset. Every person have a rule. You're not getting upset because you just wake up in the morning getting upset. Because you have expectation that you want to get to meet your expectation, you're getting disappointed, you're getting upset. But you choose what needs to happen in order for me to get upset. You choose what needs to happen in order for me to feel happy, to feel fulfilled, to be alive. You can have money, you can have so many things, wife, kids, a business, everything, but you're still dead inside. Life is too short to suffer. We have the ability to live every second. Vayechi is the last week parasha to tell us you can live in Mitzrayim, you can live in our narrows, you can live with problems, you can live with so many things around you, but you still can be alive once you connect to yourself, once you connect to the Torah, once you connect to the Kedusha. If you not connect to God or to something spiritual above you, you cannot survive this life. You always feel dead. You're always going to be depressed, right? If you don't have anything in your relationship, in your house, beside you, You don't have any dimension above you. You have nothing to do together once the love and the lovey-dovey goes away, right? That's what Parashat Vayechi. Even it's talking about the death of Yaakov Avinu. This is just it's considered alive. Tzaddikim considered alive. Because tzaddikim, they're not dead. Maybe they dead or they consider dead. Why they passed away. But their legacy and their children and everything that they have done, they still alive until today. So what kind of behavior you showed your kids? Don't be surprised if your children getting upset, your children getting stubborn, your children not appreciate Torah, your children doesn't want to wake up in the morning, your children doesn't want to say Birkat Hamazon, your children not talking in a nice way. Everything is reflection on you. Everything reflection on you, what you represent, your child watching you. He's not, you cannot lie. He sees exactly what's important to you. So you want to see what's going to happen with them? See what's going to happen to you. What kind of education you show him today. What kind of relationship you have in the house. What type of words you talking. How much you appreciate and you're happy and you're smiling and you appreciate life. Appreciate Torah. That kind of things that you reflect on anyone else. That's why Yaakov Avinu, he was alive in the last 17 years after he didn't appreciate all his life. Even he been struggled. And Hashem saved him. But he gave a different meaning. You remember the last class. Yosef HaTzadik been through hell. So many years without family. Got kicked out. So many things. But he forgave his brothers. He changed the interpretation the entire life. Everything is for good. So whatever you're going through right now, even you think it's not good, but if you change your interpretation, never said you've been hard year or I have a hard life. No, you've been challenged. I have challenges. I'm struggling or whatever, but I always appreciate what I have. I want to be alive, to live in the moment, to have less expectation. What is my rule to be happy? I asked someone, old man, what is your rule to be happy? He said, no, I asked a businessman. I'm a coach someone that he's making a lot of money and he's still depressed. Still depressed. He's making around 500K a month. Bezrat Hashem for all of us. And he's still depressed. I asked him, what is your rule for happiness? Why are you still depressed? He said, what do you mean? Why I'm still depressed? What do you mean? In business like me, I'm supposed to make 10 million gross every year. I'm supposed to make another 10 in bonuses. I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to... Look, what is the rule for him to be happy? So he never can be happy. I'm supposed to have that. I'm supposed to have that. We can expand. We need to grow more, to do more, to... I'm making so little. It's not even. Oh, poor you. Poor you. You want to cry a little bit? Come, cry. People barely make $500 a week. $500. You cry for you. So ask another person, what is your rule? How are you so happy? Old person. 70 years old. He said, as long as I wake up in the morning and I'm above the ground, I'm happy. I said, wow. I give him a hug and I said, what exactly the beautiful rule you have for life? You want to be alive? You need to appreciate your life. Chazal said about Yonah Navi, the prophet Jonah, before he was thrown to the ocean, he's the one who ran away from God. We read this story in Yom Kippur. He ran away from God. He doesn't want to do anything. God, and then he went to the ocean. The ocean was going crazy in the wave. He was on the boat. the people came to him, come on, talk to your God. What are you doing? He said, I'm talking, but there's no reception over here on the ocean. He said, okay, we're going to make a raffle. Whoever, we're going to pick up the letter, whatever name picked up, we have to throw him to the ocean. His name picked up. He said, okay, throw me to the ocean. But he didn't say, throw me to the ocean. He said, Sa'uni v'atiluni layam. You have to carry me, do like, you know, when you do, like, whoa, whoa. Throw me to the ocean like that. Why not to throw him to the ocean like that? He said, I would like to breathe another couple seconds to enjoy life. I know what it's to appreciate life. There is a lady 2 years ago, she wrote on Facebook, who knows how can I get rid of years for my life? I lived too much. The same day she got killed in a big accident. The same day, נהרגה בתאונת דרכים. כתבה מישהו יודע איך להיפטר מעודף השנים שאני חיה. חס ושלום. We don't know, we don't appreciate our life enough until we got some problems, until we hit any kind of problem. Any kind of problem that you have right now, it's nothing compared to what people are going through. You have to be happy in every moment, to be appreciated, because nothing is to take for granted. But the most important is to live your life to the fullest by being aware of yourself and your behavior. If you got a problem, go to a therapy, go to a rabbi, go to a counselor, go to take care of yourself. Don't let yourself to suffer, to blame others, to play a victim, to be upset, to be depressed, to be angry all the time. Life too short. If you want to be alive, this is the time to be alive. We've been through all these parashiot together, Baruch Hashem, and now this is the last week parasha. We start from the parasha of Bereshit, and we talk about how to live in the heaven. 5 keys how to live in the heaven. You can see it in my YouTube channel. If you didn't subscribe, please do. But the second, we'll learn about the flood that come into our life. The flood like Noah. What is the 5 keys to prevent the flood to come into our life? And then we'll learn about Avraham Avinu, how to walk and keep walking, not to stop, and to see Vayera, to see our life in a different way, and to get out of our comfort zone, and to fight against our fear, to face our fear. Parashat Vayishlach. And we learn about the dreams, right? How to achieve our dreams with the dreams of Yosef, and how to see the light in the darkness, how to be the source of light. And now we finish the last 2 parshiot, how to give a different meaning to our life, and how to live our life. Even we live in Egypt, even we in a place that it's darkness or narrows, that we still have the power and the ability to enjoy every moment, but being appreciate, being aware of ourselves, and see yourself in the vision, what's going to happen, and what type of behavior today that can influence in my future. Do we have to pray one prayer to God? Please help me not to do stupid things that take me 5 minutes that can take me 5 years to fix. Every single action that you do today, you create your future. You remember the one who went to the museum, and there is a book that called Your Future. He opened the book, and it was all the book was white. All the pages was white. And he asked the person, what type of book? Who wrote this book? There's nothing in it. He said, right, you can write your future right now. Every person who comes, you can write your future. You the one who write your future. We talk about it in Sifrei Chaim, in Sifrei Metim, the book of life. You want Hashem to put you in the book of life. You have the ability to choose. I want to be alive. I want to be happy. I want to be much more fulfilled. I want to be much more productive. I want to appreciate my wife, to appreciate my relationship, to appreciate my kids, to be much more less stressed and less angry or upset or all of the bad things that I'm going through. I want to be aware of myself. There is so many tools outside, and you always can come and get help from many places that you want. So if you do it, and you pray for Hashem, and you can work on yourself, you can see what beautiful life is. Be'ezrat Hashem. Amen v'amen. Chazak u'baruch, chazak u'baruch. Thank you all for coming. And see you Be'ezrat Hashem next Tuesday, 7:30. Whoever wants to be sponsor for the next class, let me know.